Welcome, stargazers and astronomy enthusiasts. Today, we're embarking on a celestial journey to discover the best telescopes for viewing planets in the year 2024. Viewing the majestic planets of our solar system is an experience like no other, but to truly capture their awe-inspiring beauty, choosing the right telescope is crucial. Today, we're going to explore the latest and greatest telescopes of 2024, perfect for planetary observation. From the rugged surface of Mars to the swirling storms of Jupiter, each telescope we discuss today has the power to bring these distant worlds right to your backyard. But before we dive into our top picks, let's understand what makes a telescope ideal for viewing these celestial wonders. Join me as we unravel the mysteries of aperture, focal length, and much more. Ready to reach for the stars? Let's get started. Let's start with the basics. Telescopes come in three main types: refractor, reflector, and compound. Each type has its unique features and uses. First up, the refractor telescope. Known for its simplicity and reliability, refractors use lenses to bend light and bring it to a focus. They're fantastic for crisp, high-contrast images, making them excellent for viewing the moon and planets. Refractors are loved for their durability and low maintenance, but they can get quite expensive as the size increases. Next, we have the reflector telescopes. These use mirrors instead of lenses. The big advantage: they offer larger apertures at a more affordable price, which is great for viewing faint objects like distant galaxies and nebulae. However, reflectors do require a bit more maintenance, like occasional mirror alignment, known as collimation. Lastly, the compound telescopes, also known as catadioptrics. These are a hybrid, combining lenses and mirrors to offer a compact design. They're versatile and portable, but they can be on the pricier side. Now, what makes a telescope suitable for planetary observation? It's not just about magnification. The key factors are aperture and focal length. Aperture is the diameter of the telescope's main optical component. It determines how much light the telescope can gather. More light means better resolution and detail, crucial for observing planets. Focal length, on the other hand, influences the magnification and field of view. A longer focal length provides higher magnification, which is ideal for getting up close and personal with planets. So when choosing your telescope, consider these factors based on what you want to observe. For planets, a good rule of thumb is to look for a telescope with a larger aperture and a longer focal length. With these basics in mind, you're well on your way to selecting the perfect telescope for your planetary adventures. Stay tuned as we dive into the top telescopes of 2024 next. Now that we understand the basics of telescopes, let's focus on the key features you should look for in a planetary telescope. First and foremost is the aperture size. The aperture is the gateway through which light enters your telescope. For planetary viewing, a larger aperture is king. It allows more light to enter, revealing finer details and sharper images of planets. Remember, a bigger aperture not only enhances detail, but also improves resolution, making those planetary features pop. Next, let's talk about focal length and ratio. The focal length of a telescope determines its magnification potential. A longer focal length means higher magnification, which is essential for bringing distant planets into clear view. The focal ratio, which is the focal length divided by the aperture, also plays a role. A higher focal ratio, like 10 or more, is typically better for planetary observation. Optical quality and coatings are also crucial. High-quality optics with good coatings reduce light loss and glare, enhancing image clarity and contrast. This is especially important for observing subtle details on planetary surfaces. Now, let's not forget about the mount. A stable and precise mount is vital for tracking planets as they move across the sky. Equatorial mounts are great for this, as they can be aligned with the Earth's axis for smooth tracking. Remember, a shaky mount can ruin even the best viewing experience. Finally, consider ease of use and portability. If you plan to travel with your telescope or set it up quickly, look for a model that's user-friendly and easy to transport. Each of these features plays a pivotal role in how well a telescope performs for planetary viewing. Balancing them with your needs and budget will guide you to the perfect choice. Up next, we'll dive into the top telescopes of 2024 that embody these key features, so stay tuned. Now, let's delve into the exciting part, the top telescopes for viewing planets in 2024. We've handpicked models that cater to different budgets and expertise levels. Let's explore their features, pros and cons. First on our list is the Sky-Watcher SkyMax 180 Pro Maksutov. This telescope is a gem for planetary observation. Its compact design makes it highly portable, and the Maksutov Cassegrain optics provide sharp, high-contrast images. However, it does come with a higher price tag and a limited field of view. Next up is the Celestron Astro 5 Schmidt Cassegrain Wi-Fi system. This modern marvel connects to your smartphone or tablet for easy control. It's versatile and user-friendly, ideal for both planetary and deep sky observing. But keep in mind the potential Wi-Fi connectivity issues and battery life considerations. The Celestron NexStar 8C is a favorite among many. Its 8-inch aperture ensures brilliant light-gathering capability. The computerized mount makes tracking celestial objects a breeze. It's great for all levels, though its size may affect portability, and it does require a power source. For those who love deep space observation, the Sky-Watcher Classic 200 is a fantastic choice. Its large aperture and Dobsonian mount offer great value. It's a bit bulky and requires manual tracking, which might be a challenge for beginners. Lastly, we have the Celestron Starsense Explorer DEX 130S. This telescope is beginner-friendly with its Starsense technology for easy navigation. It has a good aperture size for detailed views. However, it does rely on a smartphone, and some might prefer a more traditional stargazing experience. There you have it, a range of telescopes to suit different needs and budgets. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced astronomer, there's something here for everyone. Remember, the right telescope can unlock the mysteries of the night sky and bring the wonders of the universe to your backyard. Choose wisely, and happy stargazing. While a great telescope is the foundation of your stargazing journey, the right accessories can significantly enhance your viewing experience. Let's explore some essential accessories for planetary viewing. First up, eyepieces. They are crucial for determining magnification. For planetary viewing, you'll want a variety of eyepieces with different focal lengths. Shorter focal length eyepieces provide higher magnification, which is ideal for detailed views of planets. Remember, the quality of the eyepiece can greatly affect image clarity and sharpness, so investing in good eyepieces is worth it. Next, let's talk about filters. Filters can enhance contrast, reduce glare, and bring out details on planetary surfaces. For example, a red filter can enhance Martian surface details, while a blue filter can bring out Jupiter's cloud bands. Filters are especially useful when observing planets in bright skies or when the planet's features are subtle. Another fantastic accessory is the Barlow lens. A Barlow lens effectively doubles or triples the magnification of your eyepieces. This means you can achieve high magnifications for planetary observation without needing a large collection of eyepieces. Using a Barlow lens can be a cost-effective way to increase your range of magnification options. However, remember that higher magnification can also amplify any image shake and reduce image brightness. So, eyepieces, filters, and Barlow lenses are your key allies in enhancing your planetary viewing experience. Each of these accessories serves a unique purpose, from increasing magnification to improving contrast and revealing hidden details of those distant worlds. With the right combination of telescope and accessories, the planets of our solar system will come to life like never before. Stay tuned as we share tips for the best viewing experience next. Now that we've equipped ourselves with the right telescope and accessories, let's talk about how to get the best viewing experience. Observing planets is an art, and with a few tips you can master this art. Firstly, finding planets. Unlike stars, planets don't twinkle as much, and they often have a steady bright glow. Apps and astronomy software can be incredibly helpful in locating planets in the night sky. Remember, planets follow a path across the sky called the ecliptic. This is the same path the sun follows, so tracking along this line can help you spot them. The best time for planetary observation is during opposition. This is when the planet is closest to Earth, making it brighter and larger in appearance. Also, viewing just after sunset or before sunrise can provide clearer views, as the atmosphere tends to be more stable. Each planet has its own opposition schedule, so keep an eye on astronomical events calendars. Now, let's talk about conditions. A clear, dark sky is ideal for planetary observation. Light pollution can significantly hinder your ability to see finer details on planets. Also, give your telescope time to acclimate to the outside temperature. This reduces thermal currents inside the telescope, which can blur the image. Patience is key. Atmospheric turbulence can vary, so there might be moments of clarity followed by blurriness. Wait for those moments of steady air for the best views. So, to recap, use apps to find planets, observe during opposition and in stable atmospheric conditions, and allow your telescope to acclimate. With these tips, you're all set for an incredible planetary viewing experience. Up next, we'll discuss how to budget for your perfect telescope setup, so don't go anywhere. Investing in astronomy can be as rewarding as it is challenging, especially when it comes to budgeting. Let's dive into how you can make the most of your budget when selecting a telescope and accessories for planetary viewing. Firstly, it's important to understand that the cost of telescopes can vary widely. For planetary viewing, a good quality telescope can range from a few $100 to several $1,000s. The key is to balance quality with affordability. Beginner telescopes often start around $200 to $500. These are usually smaller and more user-friendly but might lack some advanced features. Mid-range telescopes priced between $500 and $1,500 offer better optics and more stability. For the serious enthusiast, high-end telescopes can go upwards of $1,500, providing exceptional quality and features. When budgeting, don't forget to account for accessories. A good set of eyepieces, a Barlow lens, and filters can add significant cost. It's often better to start with a few essential accessories and gradually build your collection. Remember, the most expensive telescope isn't always the best for your needs. It's about finding the right balance between what you want to observe, ease of use, and how much you're willing to spend. Look for value for money. Sometimes packages or bundles can offer savings. Also, consider the longevity of the telescope. A slightly more expensive telescope that lasts longer and grows with your skills might be a better investment in the long run. Don't overlook the second-hand market. You can find, well-maintained telescopes and accessories at a fraction of the cost. Just be sure to check their condition thoroughly. So when budgeting, consider the initial cost, potential upgrades, and the longevity of your equipment. With careful planning, you can embark on your planetary observation journey without breaking the bank. Next, we'll cover how to maintain and care for your telescope to ensure it serves you well for years to come. A telescope is not just an instrument, it's an investment in your passion for astronomy. Proper maintenance and care are essential to ensure its longevity. Let's go through some key tips on maintaining and storing your telescope. First and foremost, the optics. The lenses and mirrors of your telescope are delicate and require careful handling. Use a soft lint, free cloth or brush to gently remove dust. For smudges, a proper lens cleaning solution and a microfiber cloth are your best friends. Next, let's talk about the mechanical parts. Ensure that all moving parts like the mount and focuser are moving smoothly. If your telescope has any screws or bolts, check them periodically to ensure they're tight, but be careful not to over-tighten. For telescopes with computerized mounts, keep the firmware updated and check the batteries or power sources regularly. When it comes to storage, your telescope's worst enemies are moisture and dust. Store your telescope in a cool, dry place. If possible, use a dust cover or store it in a case. Avoid storing the telescope in direct sunlight or in very humid places, as this can damage the optics of the telescope's body. Lastly, general care. Avoid touching the glass surfaces with your fingers, and when transporting your telescope, do so with care to avoid jostling or dropping it. Regular maintenance and proper storage will not only keep your telescope in top condition, but will also ensure that every stargazing experience is as magical as the first. And there you have it, folks. Care for your telescope and it will open up the universe for you for years to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the stars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your own stargazing experiences in the comments below.